Hello and welcome to a bit more Dyson Sphere Program, which I kind of realised today I'm rather glad is quite chill actually. I had a bit of a weekend where, oh look, he does a new animation. Right, they did a patch. I actually thought about maybe starting again because they did a patch and it added a new type of gas giant to the game. And so I thought maybe I should start again because I've not done anything on this planet really. There's also this. They've introduced a couple of new tutorials, I believe. Or new ways of triggering them at least. I don't think I've really read any of the. Read any of the tutorials, so it distracted me then. But yeah, and they did. In fact, let's see if I can work out how to do that. Is my mic in shot there? I've been at work obviously today, and so I was rushing a bit to get the stream set up. Can you hear me? Yeah, there we go. Right. Now you can view planets' Vane's distribution from here. Can I now? How do I do that then? Vane's distribution. What does that? Oh, okay. Does that? Ah, okay. So that gives me the. In fact, I think we did the research, didn't we? That gave us that. Yes. So let's see if we can work out how to colour the mech in. I don't put a bit of click on anything. Oh. Thumbs up. Why is that not doing anything? Do I have to? No, that didn't work. What happened there? So we go with say red. Palette. So this is a palette. How do I actually change it? It's not doing anything. Okay. So that's me changing the palette, I guess. So that's the actual colours I've got available. So let's go with say a purpley colour. Okay. But how do I apply? Oh, has that changed? Something went purple there. So how do I? We're almost out of power. How do I change something else? Unless this is the palette of. Oh, it is. Look. So these are the different bits that you can colour in. I see. So if we make that black, see it just goes completely dark. I see. So we could maybe have a bright yellow light or something. Let's go with blue. A sort of blue light. I'll do. Be intenser. I see. What does so this must be the main body colour. They've clearly added loads of emojis. Or emoticons, I guess. Let's go with something fairly light, I think. Bit of a fan of purple. I tend not to use it though, because this Nilhouse has kind of cornered the market with purple. Let's go with something like that. And then, so that was a intenser purple. What bit are you? Let's make you black. Well, that's a bit extreme. What's fairly complementary? Let's go something like that. Those pink accents are fine. That's the light, isn't it? So which bits? What's that? Oh, it appears to be like a highlighting colour. That's interesting. And then what's the white? Oh, that's highlighting colour for the bottom, I think. Oh no, it's the darker bits. That's not a particularly nice colour scheme. That's the wrong bit. So, how do I get that to be a bit more? I love having access to the old character creators and stuff, but I am atrocious at actually doing them. Right, why have I got so little fuel? Oh, right. Is that the... Which bit's that then? So if I put that in there, that must be what it's burning at the moment. And then those are the spare ones, because they've jiggered about with that as well. Cool. Okay. Right, so what was I actually going to do? Cool. Right, so where did I pick up the science? I think I was going to work on the science, wasn't I? Sort of, and then I got chatting. We're playing the aces about things like the power wind turbines. Did I actually make any landfill? Because I'm tempted to spend the stream doing that, to be honest with you, because I say, a bit of an intense weekend. I'm just chilling out, slapping down power poles. Not power poles, wind turbines. Would not be a bad way to spend a couple of hours. Can I see? That's iron plate, isn't it? So, because we've got steel here, but am I not using it to make landfill? Because isn't landfill steel and... Yeah, steel and stone bricks, so them two, basically. Am I not then converting it into landfill? I don't want to... Because that's... Oops. Stone brick there. Which I'm sending along my mallish thing. Can't see any landfill. No. Let's go and add that on then. So I've added it in, but I'm not actually doing anything with it particularly. Oh, I remember. It's because I was going to have to go... Okay. Right. He is very pink now. Right, let's find... We should at least have processed... am I even heading in the right direction? No. We should at least have processed a bit of the old graphite. So we can grab that rather than the use coal. Is this it up here? Was I putting it in a chest or was I sticking it straight into the... I have a feeling I've been sticking it straight into the power plants, haven't I? Right, so we need a chesticle. I've got loads of them. There we go. So pop that there. And obviously insert it to chuck some stuff in. We want, say, about 5 rows, probably. In fact, let's stick a bunch of them on. Like that. Get that chunking away. These have probably got stuff in, haven't they? Which I can just steal. So we can chuck that in the fuel chamber as well. And there. And there. And you. And you. And you. So. Oh, wrong button. So if I stick that in there. Tidy some of that up. Alright, so it burns that on first, does it? Yeah, okay. So let's get rid of that coal. Okay, so let us head over here. And I'll try and stick in a sort of squeeze in a little bit of landfill. And then if I don't run out of power first, squeeze in a bit of landfill. Because I should be able to just directly smelt. So I can have a little smelter, taking a bit of taking a little bit of, like that, taking a little bit of iron off of here. That is iron, isn't it? Yeah. Taking a little bit of that and feeding it into a, because isn't it the full, what key was it? It's like that one, isn't it? Get rid of their stuff. There we go. So we can have it feeding in there, along with this, like that, like that. Bit of that. One of them. And then this can take in, where am I going to put it? I'd have to put it there, but I can't. Okay. We'll just get rid of that one then. And we'll grab that. Like that. And we'll put that going across to there. Do I want a couple, don't I? Or a couple of 3 actually, because I want a bit greedy. So it's a bit slow. Oh, of course that's not got. Didn't hook that one up. Let's just do lots of insertion. Oh, of course it's got the wrong recipe. Landfill. Landfill's happening. Landfill is happening. So we can let that chunk away for a little bit. And in the meantime, let's run along. Let's see. Let's get, because I've sort of not got a lot of stuff. So should I grab a stack of them? I don't really need them anymore. Let's just put one back. I haven't actually hooked up the... I set up that power thing and I didn't actually hook it up. Oh. Do we really need 2 stacks of that? Certainly need some of these. These bad boys. Got a load of them. Oh. I was wondering where the crates are, and they're in line. So grab them. Plenty of belts. Some of them. Now, yes. Okay. Everything there is being used on the make everything. So should be some more stuff over here. God, you're so slow at this stage. It's ridiculous. Right. So, how much of stuff have we got? I got too many of them, really. Put them over there. And what about you? Yeah, got a stack of you. I guess I could top that stack off. About copper. Copper. Yeah, loads of them. Again, I don't think I can get rid of everything there. Oops. No. It's not used anything, basically. Oh. Okay. Put that in there. Cool. So, skirkits. Got too many skirkits again, really. Gears, I need some. Right, let's sort that. Now, where's all the stone stuff? It's over here. That's gone brilliant. Now, was I making... Huh. Oh, right, no, that's the... Make everything stone. So where's my... Oh, here it is. Okay. Let's nip across there. Grab... I don't need all that stone, really. If I grab a load, then I can make some steel, assuming I've make some steel, make some landfill, assuming I've got some. We can put that away. Could chuck that, if we can, in there. No, not quite. But we're going to get rid of that. Don't need that. Not got the inventory room, really. Right. Oh, I can get rid of that stone, couldn't I? Put that in there. Right, so I'm fully stacked up, apart from steel and thingamies. I think. Yeah, cool. Okay, so where was our steel production? Over here. Forgot to pick that up. So we'll get another couple of stacks of that. So I can hand make a load of... In fact, I might as well chunk through that now. So if we make... let's just get rid of most of what I picked up. There we go. Right. And now... simply a case of travelling back to the landfill, seeing how much we've made. Cool, so we've not even got a stack yet. But I can head up to the pole and start putting in some wind turbines. Get me tongue in gear in a minute. Am I heading up to the pole or am I just going around the planet? No, there we go, there's the pole. Right, so... fire element modification, here we go. So this is the pole. Okay. So we could probably go in that direction straight off. We don't really need to do the business. Power. I usually don't go right the way up to the pole. When I do this, well, usually I played it through once, so when I did it before, I didn't go right the way up to the pole. But if you use the... Oh, right, they can overlap now, can they? Those seem closer. Or is it just an optical illusion? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, it's 9 apart. Huh, strange. And then we just take out a couple of them, basically. And that should get us lined up with the equator. But we'll have to see. Right. Oh, I love this. Click and drag. Awesome stuff. But yeah, so what I usually try and do here... Oh, we're going to have to go round that. So, which is awesome now that we've got the click and drag. So we want sort of one here, bit of landfill there. If I turn it off, how do I do that again? No decoration, there we go. Then you can sort of roughly estimate where they'll be. But you can also just use one. The difficult bit is the actual soil, basically. One will sort of bring up most of a large area, but we'll eat through that in no time. Right. Is that all going to work? Brilliant. Yeah, loving this. This is great stuff. Right, so we can't put one there. Oh, and it went... Okay. But what I did on my other planet is kind of go around it, essentially. Because that should then... Oh, it's not doing... Obviously. Because of the... There's now an extra tile in there because we've gone across... There we go. We've gone into a different sector there, basically. Right. So that should be... Yeah, right place. Excellent. The power of angles. Why did that not take? Ah, because that one. Huh. Did I not quite get... I might not have quite aligned something properly there, because this is the equator line. Isn't it? Yeah, that's got to be the equator line, isn't it? Let's go, put it onto north. So this will be the equator. Does that? That doesn't look like the equator to me. What would I guess is the... Yeah, it's got to be, isn't it? Okay. Let's pick all of them up. Oh, it's shift, isn't it, to drag? No. Is it that? There we go. No. Shift, no. Hold shift, chain dismantle. Oh, there we go. Unless they don't line up with the equator, but I seem to remember having a ring around the equator of solar panels. Maybe not. Or maybe it's the other end they don't line up. That would be weird for them to do that. Because that's not on the equator. Okay. I don't like that. I'd rather have them around the equator. So we'll reverse that decision. Right. With click and drag, it's now nice. Oops, nice and easy.
When being outside of building range, you can hold down the shift key and use the right mouse button to click on the open space to control the mecha to move.
Oh, I see, yeah. Okay. But yeah, my memory is putting it on the, at the North Pole, basically. But maybe I didn't. Right. So it skipped one there. Yeah. So we do that. And then we should be able to do that. That. And that. So it should be there. Do I pick that? And if I... What is it? Isn't it? No. Oops. That was the wrong key. Tab is the interval, isn't it? There we go. So that tells me the line. And then... So it's that one there. Okay. Okay. Oops. No? Why you'll be weird. There we go, that's better. What? There you go. Oops, no, delete key is X. I love that you can just delete like all of them remotely. Well, it does sort of render the point of the drones a bit, so what? I wonder why they did put the drones in and it's not just instant placement. I guess maybe to restrict you a bit, but I don't know, it seems sort of strange, really. Okay, so we now know that this light radial here should be lined up with the thing. So if we pop in a couple of little bits of landfill, or foundation I think he calls it, probably need some here as well, then we should be able to basically go around this cut. Which one is it? It's one out from the major or bigger line, so it's that one there. So in theory we should be able to go all the way down here. I'm not sure exactly what else they added in the update. I know they added the mech colour. I say, while I really enjoy having them, I'm so bad at colour schemes that shouldn't be trusted with a set of colouring pens, basically. Cool. You can get loads more landfill just by if you just go round, like plopping down your thing. Bunch of these. Because it flattens out the terrain, basically. I mean, that wasn't a good example because there's no hill there. But yeah, it's easy enough to get hold of. I'm not a big fan of completely, because some people just completely concrete their entire planet. Not a massive fan of that on these green type of planets. But they're like the rocky ones, which aren't particularly attractive. They're a bit more of a candidate for that. Right, put that in there. Let the bots do their thing, and let's try not to leave them behind. So that's on the equator. Cool. Pretty sure I once left one of my bots on a gas giant, actually. I don't know if it actually lets you do that, but I'd certainly... Because it's weird how when you lay down the orbital collectors on the gas giants, the game sort of... I don't know, I suppose it's to represent the fact that they're huge, but the bots sort of fly off up into the way up into the atmosphere to put them, rather than sort of put them, at the base of the orbital collector. They sort of drop them into orbit in a sense. But it means they take ages to fly up. So let's just turn this into a bit of a bridge. How much have I got left? So I've got loads of left. We'll likely run out of this before we run out of actual things. So, same again. Let's find the line where we are on. So it's this one here, but we need to go one out. Sorry if I tip my head and stuff. It's sort of a weird instinct I have that if I'm looking at something at an angle, even though it's a completely flat screen and I can turn the camera, I'll tip my head. It's terribly insatisfactory. I almost give myself a cricket in the neck because I'm trying to look up even though I should just move the camera up or whatever. Right. Let's just chuck it up here. No. Thought it might be at the equator. Nowhere near. Okay. Yeah, this dragon build is just awesome. I love this. Look at that. This would take ages before, because you'd have to count the number of... Well, you don't have to count them, but you'd have to run along, seeing the maximum distance you could put them. Or, sorry, not maximum, minimum distance you could put them. Right. Let's take up to there. Let the bots do their thing. We need a little bit more filling of the land. And that must be our equator, so we might need one there. This is my equivalent, by the way, in case you're sort of wondering. Anyone watching, this is my equivalent of when people do the solar belts. I don't like the solar belts because if you put down a belt, I haven't even got any. If you put down a solar belt, then in order to go across, past it basically, you have to take belts up in the air and all this sort of rubbish. And I don't like that at all. So what I'll probably do, I'll put some kind of solar thing at the pole, maybe just a thing there, because I often put the collectors at the top as well, just because obviously we're in the plane. They always sort of lock. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. The sun there. We're basically in the orbital plane. So, in fact, actually, it's fairly tilted, this one. But basically, when one's in shadow, one will be in sun, basically. Right. So that was the equator. Let's have a look how much. Yeah, I thought so. We are out of gas nearly. So where is over there? So it's only a little bit away. But yeah, if we do, but by doing solar panels, obviously, I keep doing that. Wind turbines, they're obviously, you know, in the way, but there's loads of room for you to, to stick your belts or anything else through, really. Right, let's grab some more. This should be, yeah, it's full now. So we can probably tap up there. Excellent, we should have a load more landfill. If I can remember where it is. Let's get, because it stacks to like 500, I think, which is bonkers, really. But right, so we're going north again. So yeah, I'll probably spend most of this stream today sticking in this power stuff, because that'll give me a bit of headroom. It's, I say, a heck of a lot quicker than it would have been. We're probably going to run out of material, aren't we? So we'll just do a little sort of path along the... The other advantage, I think, of these, or that I like, is they help divide up the planet. In a not horrible way. But as was pointed out to me last stream... There we go, I'm turning mid again. As was pointed out to me last stream, we've now got coloured concrete. Is that right? Yeah, that's right, isn't it? Yeah, we've now got coloured concrete, so that helps. That can help divide up the planet a bit better as well. Because one of things I found with the game when I played it through first time was it was quite easy to get lost on your planets. So having something that can help you quickly see, this blue area is where you've done, cogs or something, I think is going to be quite useful. As I say, I'm not a massive fan of concrete in the entire... entirety of these Earth-like planets, but... Right, where are we? We can't be far off. No, not too far off. Yeah, oh yeah, that's our line. Cool. So this is the last one, isn't it? Let's have a quick look. Yeah. I say doing that took me like hours before. Now we should, with this one, just be able to drag it up, I guess, because we know this is on the equator. Up to there. And then we need a bit of landfill. Someone actually posted on the Reddit about New Game Plus. I didn't even know there was a New Game Plus. Oh, there we go. So we're out of soil. Right, let's bring all that down there. Oh. Yeah, I didn't know there was a New Game Plus. I assume it appears once you've done the mission complete. But they were saying it was quite tedious because you have to... I guess from what it was described, you can actually... You take stuff with you, basically. But all your tech is unlocked as well. So you don't really need to do research. This is looking quite flat. I don't know if there's somewhere... Yeah, so we can get some bits of soil, I guess. Just chuck them in. And pick soil up again. Any... Looks a lot flatter than I was expecting. You can obviously precisely place these, but it's like, you know, for maximum soilage, but it makes so little difference. How many have we got now? 25,000. So that should hopefully let me do this last bit. Maybe. Where am I going? I'm going in here. No, I'm not. I'm going in there. Might be tight. Oops. Cool. Hopefully that might be. Might need to do that a little bit. Right, let's see. Oh, can't do you. Okay. Boop. No. Okay. I stopped there, didn't I? Which was the... Because obviously it's completely symmetrical because it's just a big sphere. So let's go this way. So it's not the actual line there. It's the one in. There we go. I'm almost out of these. So I've got 24 left. We'll plop as many of these as down as we can and go get some more. Quite like to set up a little bit of solar panel production. It's always good to mix your power production because I've already got a bit of thermal set up. In fact, do we right where we need to be? Oh, that's perfect. So if I get rid of some of these, then that'll let me put these down, hopefully. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. Whoever would have guessed. Yeah, so I can't put that down there. Can I landfill? Probably not. Maybe? Maybe? Yeah, so we're going to have a bit of a problem there, but that's fine. That's fine. It's no problem. Yeah, and then we interact with this belt. Okay. I mean, I could move that over, couldn't I? So let's do that. And then get rid of... I can never remember whether it does... How smart it is with the delete. No, it's going to take it all out, isn't it? I'll take that bit out. That bit out. And that bit there. Okay. Right. So I only got 9 left, but we are literally... Yeah, so it can't do that one. Okay. We are literally where I am making turbines. There we go. Another ton of them. So we'll sort of ignore this bit here, and we'll go back to the actual equator. Going to need to landfill this lake here, though. that. That just... Oh. Obviously, if one of them's red, it obviously doesn't just do the others, I guess. Yeah, so this would be, you know, a bit of a pain to, excuse me, to mess around with. So which way do I need to go? I need to go up, but I need to load more soil, don't I? Maybe it's my imagination, but I remember my planet being a bit more lumpier. I'm saying maybe it's just my imagination. How are we doing? Maybe it is my imagination. So why you get to delete them instantly? I'm not sure. How much soil? 20,000. We need more than that. This looks a little bit lumpy. Because you don't get the trees either, do you? So when I'm killing off these trees with my things, you don't actually get the wood. Then wood's not massively useful unless they've added some recipe in I'm not aware of. Right. Yeah, let's see how far we can get with that. We need to go back up. Oh, there we go. Actually, we could go over to this. Particularly useful for mapping out your sectors on this with the wind turbines more than actually visually. Right, so this is a great big bit of water. That was in the wrong place. Okay, let's see if that'll do us. Yep. So I'm going to hit another patch. On my first playthrough, I went round the entire planet. Yeah, so that's going to hit that there. And mined out all of the resources at one point. So if I put that there, it's not going to work, is it? So it's going to be too close. So we do that. Oh, in fact, I don't need to bother because got them there. What am I looking for? I'm looking for landfill. Cool. So that's... Is that in... Oh, no. Why are you two there? Okay. Okay. Yes, it's too close. Right. And that should be... Yeah. Go with that option. Yeah, okay. So hopefully this will be right. And I've got another copper vein now. Yeah, I went around my entire planet and sort of mined up all the resources and all that. Took hours. Essentially kind of fruitless because your starter planet is like not actually all that. Oh, okay. All that fecund. Doesn't have that much stuff on it, basically. And there's other planets. Let's see if we can get in there. That, you know, absolutely dripping in resources. You know, the starter planet's almost just there for you to get off planet, basically. That's almost its point. Right, so we're nearly there. This is so much quicker with the drag and drop. I am so in love with this feature. Right. No, need some terrain. Now, we have the Pacific to cover. I mean, I got 40,000 from plopping all those things down. Can I make it? Maybe. Let's see. No. Let's just plop it all down, see how far I can get. No, there we go. Oh, I didn't actually fill that in properly. That was foolish. Right, let's go and... Often amuses me, if this was actually Earth, and what's it called? Icarus turned up and just started flattening entire continents. It would be quite interesting. I think it would be interesting to think what the reaction would be. Right, so if I just go and actually fill this bit in that I should have done, and then we can hunt out some more landfill. Let's go with that. Not landfills. Yeah, if you go off the edge of the thing or it goes red or whatever, it just sort of cancels it. Which makes sense. That's not an unsensible... No, can't do that one. Unsensible feature. That was a bit naff. Down there. Oh, no. There you go. Missed it, you see. Right. Yeah, there's no way... I mean, how am I going to get across this landfill? Crikey. Might have to leave that bit then, because that is a heck of a lot of soil. That is literally the last bit, though, isn't it? Let's have a look at the map down here. It always reminds me, and this is a bit of an old school reference, if I'm totally honest. It reminds me of the Holy Hand Grenade, like from, well, I suppose Worms, but Monty Python, where it's got the edging to it. There's something, and that was based on something, I can't remember what it was, but it has like studs around the edge. I think I'm thinking of the right thing, Holy Hand Grenade, but yeah, it always reminds me of that. Right, so let us see how much soil we can get by destroying this ecosystem. I say I could be much more sensible with placement and stuff, but yeah, whatever. Stick that in. Pick up again. No, missed. Oh, we only got about 7,000. That didn't generate as much as I was hoping, that. Okay, let's have a look about flattening all of this off. If it turns out trees are super important, I'm going to be a bit miffed. But they weren't before, so... Oh, I've run out. Okay. Let's let you plop all of them in then. 20,000. We're going to need like 50,000 or something to get across the old Pacific now. I can understand why they've done it, because it's presumably computationally inexpensive, but I kind of wish the planets are a bit more handcrafted. It's not the right word, but a bit more sort of a bit less, random noise type pattern, because this is clearly just a noise function that's generating this. you know, you can get Photoshop to generate something that looks a bit like that. No problem. So it must be quite an easy algorithm, I guess. But it does make the entire planet, you know, look very generic. At the very least, it would be nice for them to have multi-biomes on the same planet. So, you know, when you go north, it's all snowy. Or maybe just the trees change or something. So deciduous, you know, and what should we call it? Evergreen trees. How are we doing? About 50,000. There we go. So that should hopefully... hopefully get us not far off where we need to be. So we'll go and stick some landfill across what I'm going to call the Pacific. I mean, you know, it's not ineffective. I mean, that's quite a big, nice, you know, ocean. But it does mean that, I mean, the whole planet looks tropical to me, or not tropical, sort of. No, this is not going to be enough. It's not far off. Yeah. Yeah, just need a little bit more. Bit missed there. That might be a problem. I don't know if that's where... Yeah, of course it is. Oh, and that one's wrong as well. Okay. So put that one in. So we do need just a smidge more. Might have already flattened this bit off, actually. Because it's not got any trees on it, so... X. Let's find some trees. It might be useful to flatten this off anyway, because there's quite a bit of crude oil around here, so... We're going to inevitably... be building around here. That's going to be great now that we've got clicks and drags and stuff. Because oil was the biggest pain with the inserters. Oh, we're doing 20,000. Okay. Let's go and stick a bit around here as well, because say I know bound to end up doing that. Right, so fingers crossed that that's enough. Am I... Oh no, loads of juice, it's just not recharged it. Cool. So, where was this little gap? Here we go. So, it's definitely that bit. Was it that bit? Yeah, it's a bit annoying that it completely cancels it, but that's me being a bit moaning about the world there. Right, so fingers crossed. Okay, that should do us. Right. Oh, what did I do there? There we go. Last three. Yeah, so our holy hand grenade is ready. Right, so let's go back to wherever the heck. Here we go. So this here. Let's hook everything up with power. In fact, can I? I don't think I set up. No, I didn't, did I? So what am I making? I'm making all of this stuff apart from them on my make everything area. They're not in my make everything, but sort of so what. But all of this stuff is. Now those are prisms and magnets. Okay. Because I'd quite like to automate them. But in order to automate them, I need to be making them, which I'm not making. I am making them, but in a different place. Because we also need those plasma things for the oil and the oil refinery. I'm not making them, am I? I could make storage tanks. All that. Okay, so what I think we'll do, I need to kind of hook up my... I wonder if you can set the emotes somewhere. Doesn't look like it, does it? No. What are you looking at? That gives it a lot of personality. That I really like that. But yeah. Right. So yes, we will head back to sort of some of our production areas. The original plan for this episode was to set up. Oh look. Was that might be where I started making the stuff for science? I can't see any copper though. Oh no, there we go. Because I was thinking about, say, the original plan for the episode or the stream was to start science. Why is that? Unless that was me just rabbiting on. Because this looks like how I used to do it. But it's not orientated right. It should be going that way, basically. I wonder what I was doing there. Maybe that was me messing about with blueprints. Right, where the heck is my stuff? What I really want is pins, basically. And I say we've now got colour concrete, so there we go. We can sort of do it. But I'd quite like to be able to pin things like the North Pole and South Pole. Now, where am I? I'm there. Okay. And everything is... Here we go. It's that way. So, literally that direction. Okay. Okay. It's so pretty, this game. They really cracked that. I think I've gone in the wrong direction, haven't I? But say, this is much more useful. Because you can't, as I say, you can't tell where you are, really. Okay, so this is the power from thermal. So if we hook this up, I'll just use one of these. Because what I'd quite like to have is a little charging place here. So we can put a couple...
You built a wireless power tower.
I did.
Which is suitable with long-distance power transmission caused by its longer connection distance. What's exciting is that it can also charge mecha by using electricity from the grid.
What he said. Is it that I can get? Oh, I haven't even got... That's why it's a point. I can got them. So let's put a couple more. So I need to set up this production. So that's what we'll move on to. Lack of item. So yeah, I'd like to have a little charging place here. Just so that I can, come back here and charge up and then grab some coal. Oh, what? Coal. Some graphite rods, basically. Because I'll probably be... Oh, I've not laid that out very well, have I? That's a bit tidier than that. I've not laid that out well at all. Let's so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, about there. Oh, it's because of grid lines, I bet, isn't it? No, it's because I can't count. Let's That's always the flaw in these sorts of things. So it should be there. No. What? There. That's better. That's more like a square. Right, yes. So the idea would be I would fly back here and grab rods when I need them, and I can then stand in the charge a bit if I'm out of power. Okay. And it also connects this up to the main grid. So I need to pop that open, chuck them in, sort that. Okay. So this should already be connected, I think. Let's show the power lines. Here we go. Because it's connected here, except it isn't. Because we have a gap. So we need to just connect that. I mean, it will be connected because it goes around the other side of the planet, but we'll put something in there. And then that's not quite connected, is it? Nor is that. Okay. Because we might have as well have everything connected together. Since I got turbines to spare. Yeah, I was saying at the start of the stream, this is the most chill of the factory games that I enjoy. Not that the others are particularly stressful, but this is just completely do it at your own pace, and doesn't matter. Though hopefully it remains entertaining for anyone watching. Right. So I think that's connected. That's connected. That isn't. So where's that? Where am I? I'm just here. So we'll go and stick another wind thing in there. That's not powered for some reason. Let's put one in there. I love that these can be used as, power poles as well. So why haven't you got power? Oh, I took one out, didn't I? That's right. Because there was one like here or something. That's right. Okay, let's stick a Tesla tower in. Okay. So, where are... Let's turn that off. So this doesn't look like... oh, it's up here. Looking for the bit where I was doing the prisms. Here we go. So this is where we got both prisms and silicone. I might just turn that off. Okay. So this is my sort of make everything type Morley type place. And it does have stone. But I've already kind of got 5 lanes, which is kind of the maximum, really. Because these only reach 3 tiles. I mean, I could have another one, and put all of them in line from now on. But the other issue is that that's, a big stretch of water. So... So, what do I actually need to make? I need to make... Wrong button. These, which are prisms and magnets, and I think both of those are here. In a roundabout sort. In fact, I could set up a little magnet production thing. He says looking for copper. No, it's copper there. Not hugely keen. This is where I'm just making like personal consumption things. I should have gone in the other direction because it's a bit longer. That I could have gone right the way over to here. Because basically, what I really want to make is these things, because we need them. Even if I then hand make, wireless power piles, I mean, it won't be too much trouble to actually do that. I mean, certainly the oil extractors we're not going to need millions of, because there's only like 12 or something on the planet. Oil refiners we will need a lot of, which is why I want, I don't totally mind hand making them because it's quite a complicated recipe. And again, water pumps, don't mind hand making them. So I should really set up storage tanks, and that does use glass. And the plasma exciters are basically, magnets, but prisms, which are just glass. So what I could do is I can add glass onto this here. How would I get that round? That would be interesting. I guess I could jump it over. Yeah, because I've already said this is problematic anyway. Doesn't solve the issue. Okay, what I'm going to do then, I think, is I will just take these lanes up, basically, and we'll go up here, and we'll continue it over there. So I'll just take them across the water, and that will also let me fit in. I can put in some glass protection from this stone, and add that in as a sixth lane. I think that's probably just easier. Yeah, let's do that then. Okay. So what I had planned to do was actually set up some science production, but I'd quite like the plasma thing at the very least. Okay, so if we add on some... I'll have to landfill it anyway, aren't I? Have I got splitters yet? I have, haven't I? Yeah, okay, let's put a splitter in rather than do anything bizarre. So I'll put a splitter in here. And then we'll put some of these, and it's that key? Yeah. Some of these up here. I don't need a lot. I mean, oh, I say that. Is this... You do smelt glass, don't you? Yeah, there we go. No. That one. There you go. And shift copy. There we go. So I'll just bring that in there. So I'm not fussed about having loads of this. But we will take that up that way. So it'll need to join up at some point. So we'll grab, in fact, if I... Now, does it let me... In fact, let's experiment again. If I do that... No? Shift? No? No. Okay. But can't I copy and paste that? There we go. And then you need an output, don't you? Like that. Oh, I should have... I need to get into the habit of doing the old copy-pasty thing. So that's an output and that's an input. Is that right? Yeah. And so if I do that... Yeah, brilliant. But we need some power. Awesome sauce. Excellent. So you should now be making glass. You are making glass. Well, some of you are. But I've put the blooming inserters on the wrong way round. Because I am an idiot. There we go. Everyone's running? Everyone's running. Awesome. And I've lined that perfectly up with the turbine because I am definitely an idiot. Right, let's get rid of that bit then. Okay, so let's go. Let's just use, say, that there. Because I'm thinking I'll add the glass on here, basically. So I can jump over those bits of belt. But what we want to do, I guess, is go up to maybe here-ish. We'll have to watch out for... It's bound to encounter points where it goes weird, basically. So it crosses over sort of boundary lines. I don't know what the proper term for that is. Right. And basically I'm going to take them that way. So it's probably best to just landfill that little bit if I can. Yeah, we can do that bit. And then we can have these belts going along at the edge there. Oh, I've messed that up, haven't I? So, let's get rid of that. Yeah, because that needs to connect. Oh, no, wrong button. That needs to connect to there, that to there, and that up there. And then this is the bottom lane. There we go. That is the Badger. Everyone knows and loves. Up to there. Yeah. So let's go and connect up this glass then. If we take the glass... Take the glass. So if I elevate that, and just run that across there. You're not going to be horrible to me, are you? No, perfect. The 3D belts is awesome, I love that, but I always forget to use them. Right. Now I can connect that on there. No, I don't want you to, I want you to go along the ground and then up. No? Oh, there we go, there's a weird discontinuity. Right, so that's the extra glass. We'll let them plop in all of the belts because they're very low on power. I could just chuck in... I haven't got any, have I, though? I was going to say I could just chuck in... Oh, I was going to do a splitter here, wasn't I? So I was just going to chuck in a couple of chargy ones, but... to give us that little extra boost. Did I not pick up any more presents? I'm being a right royal idiot, aren't I? Right, let's do this how I said. Because then I can just take this somewhere else, you know, if I need... Because I'll probably end up needing silicon as well at some point. Right, so if we pop that, no. Needs foundation support. Does it now? Does it indeed? So pop that in there. Is that the right splitter? Yeah, that'll do. Pop that in there.
Splitter with 4 directions. It can split the passing cargo or balance the cargo on multiple conveyor belts. The splitting speed depends on the conveyor belt speed. Use the tab key to switch between different styles, and click it to set priorities and filters.
Yeah, the splitters are awesome. I really love what they've done with them. What? Why are you not putting... Oh, we're out of juice. Okay. We are out of juice. Where did you go, though? Are you flying up there to try and do that, are you? Okay. Right, yes, so... No, wrong key entirely. Yeah, so I got 3 of them now, so I'll plop these down. Well, that should charge me up a bit quicker. So I'm not sure... No, I've got loads. Loads of graphene. There we go. Super juiced. I guess that's something I could try and blueprint. So I can just stick it down wherever. Anyway, let's let the bots do their thing. So slow. Hurry up. Dear me. Right, so can I fit anything in this bit here without having to landfill? So if we sort of maybe give a little bit, in fact, let's put a thing's worth of space. Now, what do I actually want to make? I want to make these, but to make them, I need them. So we might as well do one of them, and then no, didn't clear the recipe, and then one of them. Now it needs 2 every 2 seconds, and this is only going to produce. Oh, it's going to produce 2 every 2 seconds if it can get the glass, which I'm not sure it can. But so that's fine, I think. And then we'll stick them in a chest. Have I put these too close? Nope. I'm not sure why I check the rates there because I'm not actually fussed about it doing it fast, but yeah, whatever. Right, so now this should be able to go up here. Maybe. Is this too close though? Oops. No, that's fine. That's fine. So whatever we would be grabbing is fine on that side. Is this too close? If I put that there, let's have a look. See, in fact, let's not put the material on it yet. No, that's not too close. Never quite understood the too close mechanic, I must admit. Some things that seem to be ridiculously close it's happy with, and others it isn't. And I say I don't quite know the parameters. Right, so this also needs... Oh, I've put the wrong... That's not on there. That's on there. Okay, so everybody needs power. Am I going to be able to run? I think I am, aren't I? Some power up here. Because it's too far up for me to put chests on the outside now, so let's why not? Why not? Let's see if I can take that up there. Too close, and then that across there. We'll have to do, you know, towers basically, but that is fine and not a problem. Brilliant. Oh, I do. Of course, it's not going to make any without any actual glass. No. I will put 2 on there because, in fact, let's put 3 on. It's just about. But that's too slow. That's fine though. Yay! We have plasma exciters. Right. Yeah, okay. Brilliant. Now. Oh, I don't know. Now. Yeah, I think I'll hand make them as I need them. But we've now got a stock of plasma exciters. Is there anything else? I say I can use them to make oil extractors and oil refineries. There we go. So storage tanks. That might be interesting. No, I've got all of them, haven't I? On the. I was going to call it a bus then. It's not really a bus. Yeah, okay. So we will... let's put that together then. So if I just grab that and then I use that key to clear it out. That'll be too close, won't it? It doesn't clear the recipe though. Right, so we need iron. Yeah, okay. That's excellent. Like that. Across to you. Let's just do the one stack. And a bit more belt. Set to there. To there. To there. And what do you need? You need iron plate, which is that one. You need glass, which is that one. And you need cogs, which I'm making directly. So let's get rid of that. And that needs to be cogs. Is it cogs? No, it's stone. So actually we don't need that. It's stone. There we go. Is that one stack? It is, and we need more power. Let's just plop that there for the time being. Right. Cool. So, let's just check how we're doing. So we've got basically everything Oh no, well I haven't got solar panels. I'm tempted to go and make them over at the other... I mean, I don't need them. We've now got a good chunk of power. Tempted to go and make them at, that personal production area, because that's where I've got silicon and copper. And I could just chuck together some circuits, because they're just iron and copper. In fact, could I make them here by just making everything I need? No, because I can't make silicon without... well, the alt recipe is stone, and stone is not on the bus. I keep calling it a bus. It's not on the thing. So the other option there is I build it over here, or perhaps in the middle. We just have a little production area of solar panels, and I can just pinch a bit of silicon and a bit of iron and a bit of copper. Oh no, sorry, and circuits. What's in it? So I don't need them, but so it's copper, silicon, and circuits. So I've got circuits there, copper there, and silicon over here. So if I just grab a dirty line basically. So just literally put a inserter on this, and we'll have it output like that, and then we'll go way up so that we can clear everything like that. So I quite like to have them, but I don't really need them, so and then we'll take you round. Unfortunately, you interact with iron plate there, so let's do that. Where do I want to take it? So we could have the production here, maybe. No, we've got copper there, circuits there. So if I just take this up here somewhere, say there. Oh, we've gone down to ground level at some point. Okay, fine. Yeah, that's not going to be a problem. So again, I can just do a dirty line of circuits here. I got it a dirty line because it's basically, chucking out some via a inserter rather than, making them and filling a lane. So again, we've got copper here, but we've got all these lanes of copper, so I don't need to do that, do I? So if I just put that there, take that a bit further down, that there, then we can grab all three now, as long as that doesn't complain about being too close. Okay. Like that. And you need to make solar panels, and you need a chest to put them in. Oh, my bots are off doing the belts, are they? Okay. Cool. Let's just chuck that in there to get it powered and give us a little boost. A couple of stacks of solar panels is probably fine, I guess. What are you doing, lads? What are you doing? I know we're running out of juice, but we can sort that out, no problem. We can sort that out, no problem. Well, this is working. I suppose I should do a bit of self-promo stuff. I'm a rubbish streamer. I'm not. I meant to, you know, be encouraging you all to chat and stuff. But I'm more than happy. People just want to watch along. It's not really. Yeah, it's not a problem at all. But yeah, so I stream this on Mondays basically, and then my main series is Factorio at the weekend. Where I'm trying to build a mega base. I've never made a mega base despite 2,000 hours in the game, and it's because I get bored. And the idea basically is to get everybody to, or have an audience, as it were, and therefore I can't really just not do it. I can't just really stop it, because what I usually do with Factorio is I stop, I get a bit bored making stuff, and I just sort of start again, because I find the not early game, I suppose, really the main game, the producing, firing a rocket. I find that really enjoyable gameplay loop. But then past that, it's a real grind for me, and I just get a bit bored. So I've been doing that as a series for months now, and we're not far off. I'm just making the space science, and that's it. Then I just need to add 1 million outposts to feed it all, basically. But I also stream Satisfactory as well on Fridays, so it's very much a building and management type channel, basically, because those are the types of games I love. So we are making solar panels. So we have the basics of all the power available to us. Now let's just have a quick check, because we might actually get round to the old space, the actual science production. At least start it, I guess. But yeah, so that's me. That's my terrible promo. Yeah, Satisfactory on a Friday, Victoria Saturday, Sunday, and then this on a Monday, basically. All roughly the same time. But I do this one after work, so it starts a bit later. Right. Yes, I'm happy that I'm making everything I sort of want. I do appear to have an inventory full of stuff, though. Is any of it problematic? I don't think so. There's the stone I should really get rid of. So let's stick that in here. To explain this, I mean, this series really I started because they introduced blueprints, and I kind of wanted to learn how to do them. I played it through... where's the stone? I played it through... actually streamed it. Well, I played it through when it first came out, and then I've sort of been waiting, because I just got so bored putting on inserters and... well, they don't call them inserters. What do they call them? Sorters. I just got so bored putting them in that I didn't want to play again until that's in. And I'll be totally honest, I'm not entirely sold on how they've done blueprinting, but I'm a big fan of the drag copy thing. That's awesome. Right, so we've got a little bit of room in the inventory. That's great. Okay, so where was I going to make science? It was where we started the stream. Because there was a nice little spot where I had access to everything, basically. Because we've got loads of oil up here. Got coal, got iron, got copper. Oh, I've got more oil there. And got stone. They're obviously not huge veins, and we've got coal there as well. So I tend to suggest that maybe this is an area to do to start building science. What about anywhere else? So big empty space there, that's always useful, but long way to bring everything. Already tapping that iron and them. It's got that there. That's not bad, but there's no stone close by. Where was that bit I identified? So this here, isn't it? It's quite a lot of landfill in there. Indecision. So basically, I mean, I would like to build it there, I think, but I don't want. In fact, that's what this was, wasn't it? That was me starting that. I think. So I have a feeling this was me messing about with blueprints last time. Yeah, let's take this as the starting point, and we'll kind of use this space, and I won't have to do too much land filling then. So we can set up the iron. Obviously, we can now make. I mean, we don't need any of the others yet. We just need iron and copper to start with. So I need to set something up here as well. Is that the nearest copper? Yeah. Or maybe I build it there. Yeah, let's build it there. And then I can just drag this over. Oh, I've got a copper fairly close by. Okay, so where is that in relation to me? It's sort of that way. Sort of that way. Because it's not actually finished. It's where are we going? That way. There we go. Hoving into view. Yeah, you see it's got a missing one of them. Does that not just get built? Oh, there we go. I bet you're going to do it, are you? There we go. Okay. Yes, it does just get built. Okay. Now, planet-wise, yeah, I must just have been messing about because this is not a useful orientation of doing any of that. I was, because this was just when I first did all of that. I'll say back on my first playthrough, I was sticking it all into chests, thinking that would help even out the flow, but it doesn't really make a lot of difference. You're better off sticking them into inserters to balance it all up. Not inserters, splitters. But yeah, we want it to go that way, so really the belts are facing the wrong direction. Yeah, okay, so then I'm going to have to go over that. How much is... Oh, crikey, I didn't limit it. So I can't even pick that up. Okay. Let's just get rid of those. Where's the nearest power. It's that way anyway. Okay. So let's connect these up to the grid. And then I think if I maybe... I mean, the belts will go through there. But it's turning them around the corner that might be tricky. Anyway, so let's have one there. In fact, let's just get rid of them. And then second line of iron there. But I'm actually going to have to hop over because this belt is going the wrong way, basically. And you can turn it around by individually replacing each sector, but I think they... Didn't they do mass replace? Upgrade, was it? And no, that would be type of belt. No, and that's... So I had a feeling they... Is it Alt maybe, or Control? No. Okay. So you can just click on it all to replace it. Right, so... Oh, you're in the way as well. Brilliant. Well done, you. And I can't pick that up again. Let's see if I can... Why did I not limit that chest? That was moronic. Oh, but you've not got anything in you. Okay. Why have you not got anything in you? Oh, because there's no power. That. And that. That. Okay. Now can I pick this up? I mean, I could just burn that, couldn't I? Oh, I forgot. What's the key again for pick up litter? There we go. There we go. Oh, I just... No, I don't know. Just deleted it. Right, so let's stick that in my mech. Take that out and stick that in. Cool. Pick you up. And... Oh, they've not done... Or I mustn't have clicked on it properly. No. Well done. Cool. So what I can actually do, rather than be silly about it, if I go there, go up a level, take that to there, and then down. There we go. Okay. Two lots of iron, but no power. Oh, no room. Okay. Okay, put them too close. Unless, will that reach across? Could probably put another one on, but that's fine. So they're all running, I think. Yeah, so obviously, I mean, I need a few more, but let's get the iron over here. Oops. Like so. Like so. Yeah, so the stream will only... It's only 2 hours, basically. So I started at 5 o'clock, so it's only about 20 minutes or so. I then need to go and have my dinner. My din-dins. So maybe if I... If I take the copper that way and then sort of bring the output maybe that way. Where do I want to put these? Yeah, okay. So we should probably get the basic, because what I need. So basically, what I'm going to do, basically, or what I'm thinking, oh, that's that. Okay. Okay. I was obviously not paying proper attention there. Okay. So the problem with that is that this is meant to be. In fact, but then how much more am I actually going to make on this? And I can always take it out of the way, or curve it back on itself. I've no problem with spaghetti. Certainly at this stage of the game. But yes, the plan is I should actually have them on me. I think. No, don't know where I put them. I bet they're over there. About to run out of juice. Boop. Here we go. So hopefully there we go. Oh, I got a saw in there as well. Splitter rather. Yeah, so my plan. Let's just chop them two down. My plan is to bring the iron and the copper together, which I've lost. There it is, copper. So that we can make these boys, because these boys are circuits and the magnetic coils. And obviously, that's a point. I'm going to need to bring raw. Or I could just stick them on a bell. Because you make them out of iron ore rather than actual iron plate. But it's those, basically. So it's very, very basic ingredients. And then we feed them in there. So basically you want a couple of more lanes of iron and copper. And I guess either iron ore or the magnets. And that'll allow me start actually making science in a more practical way. Because I was making it very, very small scale just to do some of the basic researches last time. Are we charged up? We charged up. Have we got stuff? No, I hit the wrong button again. Got that there, so we'll pop you there. There. Okay. Grab those two. Head back again. But yeah, what hadn't occurred to me is that I'm already making these up here. And that's going to hit this. So I need to basically avoid that. So I need to bring these down a bit. So probably here is where the actual science needs to happen. Somewhere, here-ish. And we'll basically set up a small production area for like the first few sciences. Because what I'm really aiming for is obviously to get up to interplanetary logistics. So all I kind of need is blue, red, and yellow. But yellow, of course, is carbon type stuff and titanium. So we are going to have to do some backing and forthing to because one of the patents obviously has titanium on it, and that's hydrogen. So we need oil basically. So that's where I'm heading for, and I don't mind any kind of spaghetti nonsense. I'm happy to get there as quick as I can, essentially, even though, as I say, I've sort of been doing this as a fairly chill after work stream sort of thing. So not that quick. But yeah, I'm not going to bother doing a lot of these researches unless I need them. It's really about getting to interstellar planetary logistics, and then we'll start actually, turning planets into production systems, basically. Yeah, okay, so that's the plan. Hit the wrong button. So, first thing we need to do that plan is put in some miners. I don't tend to bother with the whole free. Is it shift? Yeah, the whole free. Whoops. No, it's. What is it? No. Oh, it's R, isn't it? That's right. I don't tend to do that stuff a lot. It's just sort of easier for me usually just to stick them on the grid and have them overlap, essentially. Like that. Because you can't, I mean, I say, this planet is, the resources are thin anyway, so, you're not gaining a lot, really, by having a million machines on them. I don't think. I'm sure others would argue different, but yeah. So we'll have, say, how many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll sort of combine together, and I've now got splitters, haven't I? Not splitters. Yeah, splitters. So we can make a few more of them. In fact, let's make a load of them. And we can, in fact, we might as well just have 6 on it, really. So if we get rid of that one and that one, yeah, that'll do. And I can basically stick all of these. I say what I was doing before was, on my first playthrough, was sticking them into a chest, and it's better / easier just to have them go into a splitter, and that'll give you, well, so long as you've got enough coming in, that'll give you a full lane coming in. I should have gone with the other splitter type, really, shouldn't I? Oh, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I really love how they've done splitters, because they automatically do everything. So, in, say, Factorio and Satisfactory, the splitters are 100% fixed. So you can obviously do filtering and stuff with them, but this splitter automatically works out whether you're doing an input and an output. So I could have 1 in and 3 out, or as I've got here, 3 in, 1 out, and it just completely automatically works it out. And you can put priorities on, and you can filter them as well, I think, can't you? I can't remember. Is there right click to cancel priority? I think you can filter them, but anyway, I don't tend to use that one much. But yeah, they've done a absolutely cracking interpretation of splitters, in my opinion. Right, so we can put another one maybe there. Put that in there. Because I'm going to have, 2 lanes of copper again, basically. What are you doing? No. No. And say this gives us basically 2 pretty even lanes of copper. Or pretty full lanes of copper, I should say. Like that. Obviously I need to power it up, but we'll do that in a minute. Right, and then the joy that is the... I'm going to just put one in so that I know how far I need to be. That's our first one then. Now, what I should be able to do is kind of drag that over, and then it's tab, is it? Yeah, to put spaces in. That'll do us. There we go. And then, I need to put the belt in, don't I? That belt there, belt there. Now I have a system, and I use this on, or I try to use this on all of my building games that I play. When I'm doing this sort of thing, is that if things are coming in from one direction, they go out in the opposite direction. So I try to avoid, wherever possible, this, and that's what was wrong with the iron, basically, is try to avoid the output and the input going in the same direction, because at some point you're going to have to cross over lanes, essentially. And that's where you get into the worst type of spaghetti, where it just becomes a chaotic mess, is where you know, if this was going that way, it would be fine for this one, in theory. But I would then, you know, take this lane off here. But then I might just think, you know, I might upgrade the belt, and so actually I could fit more smelters on, and suddenly you're having to bring, you know, stuff from the other direction in order to put it onto the same belt. Whereas if you do this type of approach, I can just extend these, well, for an entire planet, effectively. I mean, obviously, you know, it would fill up the belt, but yeah. So that's my sort of, that's what I try to do on all whenever I play these types of games is that sort of system. So if we go like that, and I go over the top, down, and then down. So that gives us 2 lanes. Copper, that's pretty ugly, but I'm not fussed about that. So then that's the output there, that's the output there, and then I should be able to copy. Tab. Drag that. Oh, I could put the recipe on as well, actually. Let's do that first. So, that there, that there. Yeah, I love this clicky draggy. And then copy you. Tab. That there. And then I'll just sticks. Oh, does that not click and drag? Yeah, it does. No, it doesn't? Oh, whatever. That's fine. I'm not fussed. Okay, so if we pop this here-ish, connect it to the main grid, we can also obviously put some extra. So maybe if I stick these in as many as I can. I try with these as well to put like little bonus wind turbines on, because the turbines effectively act as towers as well. But of course you can't. So I can't put one in here because it's too close to the others. But you can usually get most of the coverage. And then we'll put some in there, just because that's a spare bit of land. You're not powered, so we need at least one in there. Yep, and there we go. You see, we're getting a nice, and it sort of evens out. You know, that's only hitting 4 veins. That one's hitting, crikey, what's that in? 11? And that's, what's that, 6? So it sort of evens out the thing. So this one's hardly producing any. And these are, you know, really chugging away. But then it just automates the thing. So it's almost like an automatic balancer, basically. Which is very, very nice. Okay, so this has given us the copper. In fact, let's let the bots fill that out. Let's put a bit more of that in. Cool. Okay, so done them. Got a bit about messing over here. Across the water. I need more on that, don't I? It is 6, isn't it? Because let's just have a quick look while I do that. So this takes 6 per second. And that takes 1 second to make. So one belt will deliver 6 bits of iron, which 6 smelters will convert into 6 bits of iron plate, which one belt will take away. Yeah, so I've got too few on that. Let's hop over. Do the last one, please. Thank you. Thank you, please. Right, so we want a bit more belt here, bit more belt there, bit more belt there, oops, bit more belt there, and we want to copy that one, Stick 2 more on. Oh. Speaking of morons. Let's see if we can put that there. And then that one I know to put there. There we go. I've done the others on a 3 thing, and these are on a 4. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Right, so that gives us 2 lanes there. I say this is me talking about what I usually used to do, but I say actually using splitters is just so much better. Right, I think I want to rearrange this anyway. So it was clearly where I was just, saying what I used to do. How much rubbish have I got? A bit. Oh, have I disconnected the power altogether? I have, haven't I? Where is it? It's over there. Have I got one? Yeah, I have. There we go. Let's pop it out of the way. There. And then I can see if I can put some of this in here. Right. And then hopefully, while they do that, except I'm not using it, am I? So that's annoying. Maybe if I, because I'm going to want a line of, yeah, let's send a line of the old magnets up as well. So once these are all sort of stacked up, we could maybe divert it away into magnets. Right, so let's fill this out. How are we doing on time? So it's 7 o'clock nearly. Okay, so let's just do that. Let's just put the miners on. Be gathering, wouldn't it? There we go. And again, if I'm doing how many can I get on here without being too stupid? If I do one, yeah, maybe. What does that look like? So if that's there, so that's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, maybe. Maybe I'll break my rule and see if I can squeeze one in there. And maybe one extra one in here. No? Here maybe? No. That gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Quite like 9, so maybe. Yeah. Let's get rid of those 2. And then. No, other way. How close can I get that? There. And hopefully. No. You're not literally just going to hit one vein, are you? Oh. Maybe if I just take that out. Put that there, because that gives me 2, 4, 6, 7. So I'm going to get 2 more in. 8. I think I turned that too far around, didn't I? No. So not great coverage on things, and these belts might be problematic. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's not going to like that at all. But then I need to pull this one up anyway. Like that. And take that one up. Get rid of them. And them. Like that. Okay. Yeah, I need to go anyway. My tummy is rumbling. Yes, so that's it for today. That's it today's stream. With the new click and drag, I've done way more. That's lining up with a power pole, isn't it? That's annoying. I've done way more than I thought I was going to. I thought I'd spend all stream just plopping down these power poles because of how long it took me on my last planet. But that's such a game changer. Yeah, so next time I will pick up. I doubt I will play between streams. I might do, but I've got a bit of work to do in my Factorio map. Need to transfer a wall, basically, which is going to take ages and be very tedious. But yeah, so next time I'll pick up and we will actually do what was originally the plan for this stream, which was to build science. It will be the very first science, and I can't ever remember. There we go. And we will basically, literally, that's what, well, in fact, I'll stick it on, basically. And it will chunk through the 73 that I'm holding on to. So we will literally do that so that I can build the, a bit in the same area doing the red science. And the red science is entirely oil-based, so, we don't need any of these. But the aim then will be to get up to, now, where the heck is the third one? Isn't it somewhere weird? Where the heck is the third one? There, is that it? No, that's purple. I remember it being not where you'd expect. I'm looking for that because it's used as the same symbol. And that's that one. That's that one. There it is. Structure matrix. So basically that then will involve us having to go off planet, basically. So that'll involve, we have to do a load of upgrades and stuff to be able to get off planet. But then once we've got some, titanium production, we can then do that one, and that gets us into planetary logistics. So that's the sort of slightly longer term plan. It won't actually take long. It's a relatively quick game, but yeah, it's going to be a couple of streams, I suspect, before we're sort of ready to actually make them. But that's the focus now that I've got a basic production area. I will start cracking on with the tech, and that'll get us upgrades and techs and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, so thanks for joining me today. If you have been watching along, I say I'm Trismegistus. I guess the other bit of promo-y stuff, I have a YouTube channel. So if you wanted to, catch up with episode 1 and 2 of this, watch my other Dyson Sphere Program playthrough, or Factorio, or Satisfactory, all of my stuff's on the YouTubes. Same username, Trismegistus, but it is alias to Triggles. So thank you very much for watching along. I hope you've enjoyed it, and you might want to consider coming back for another one or following me to do so. And I will be back on Friday to play some more Satisfactory, where I will be explaining how I was stupid with trains. That'll be fun. See you later. Cheers.